Searching by recent foreclosure status in Prophetic. First, we'll go to the search bar. You'll notice that the search by tab has moved to the left. We'll click this, and then we'll select if we're going to search by city or county. In this example, we'll search by county, and then click the search bar, and the filters will drop down. Let's look for 1 to 50 acre parcels where there's a foreclosure or a foreclosure activity that's occurred in the last 12 months. And then we're going to use our development type filter. This has changed in the most recent update, but we're going to look for opportunities to create a subdivision. And I know that to make money, my firm likes to build lots that are 10,000 square feet or smaller. So what this will do is look at the zoning code and look at the minimum lot size per zone allowed. So if the minimum lot size is 5,000 square feet for a given zone, it would be returned in our results. But if it's 30,000 square feet, it would not be returned. So we'll set 10,000 square feet as our largest lot we'd like to build. So anything less than that will be returned. And let's look across Pierce County. And we'll search the entire county, which means Prophetic looks at all the zoning codes across that entire county, all cities, and returns results. So from here, we're going to drill in. We only have 14 results, but that's pretty expected. I mean, we're looking for 1 to 50 acre parcels that have foreclosure activity. So there's not going to be more than a handful realistically. But what we can do is zoom in on this parcel and click it and see that this is an interesting lead. We have 5 acres, owned since 2013. There's only a small existing structure on it. It's zoned residential, single family with 5,000 square foot minimum lot size. And then coming down here, we can see that single family detached housing is allowed. So a promising lead, but let's go ahead and check our foreclosure status and see what we can learn about this. This is owned by a Ray Summerhill. Taxes info, zoning info, parking requirements, transaction history. These are our legal documents. But what we really care about on this are 2 things down here. One is our foreclosure activity. So you'll see that they have an $81,000 outstanding loan, and they're in default for about $11,000. But this occurred in April of this year. But what's fascinating is there's an auction date coming up on September 13th. That's about 2 weeks from now. So here's all the additional foreclosure information. You can see First American National is the lender. Helpful to know because now you might be able to go buy this at the courthouse steps for a great price. And it's also helpful to know, are there construction permits already? Did someone beat you to this? In this case, no. The last permit on file is from 2011. So in about 5 seconds, you just found a 5 acre parcel that's zoned for high density residential that's going to foreclosure auction in 2 weeks. But let's double check our diligence real quick. We'll turn on our map layers. Let's see what city we're in. Looks like we're in unincorporated Pierce County. Parcel boundaries. Looks like Ray only owns this parcel. And then we'll double check our zoning. Yeah, we're right on the border of not great zoning, but we are still SF, which is single family. And then let's double check our flood zones and our wetlands. Yeah, no flood zones, no wetlands on this parcel. So overall, this is a really promising lead. What I would probably do here is select it, save it, create a project. That way I track it through my system and can put it in my land acquisition pipeline.